Okay, it's been a while since I've posted a video, so hello. There's Ryan, it's kind of dark.
What's going on, guys?
Okay, so we're in the car because we're driving from Columbus, Ohio to North Carolina because I graduate this Saturday. It is currently Tuesday, so this may or may not be up by that time. I'm not too sure because I'm kind of slow. But yeah, so we're like about 3 hours into driving. I did take a little nap already because Ryan's driving the first half. So yeah. Okay, now we're gonna do a Q&A. One, for our own entertainment. Two, because I just haven't done one in a really long time. So let's just jump right into it. So the first question I got that was pretty interesting, it was actually kind of asked frequently, was, are you guys planning on moving in together after school? Honestly, no, because like I graduate a year before Ryan does, so one, time-wise that wouldn't really work out. Also, we both kind of feel like we would just like get sick of each other. not necessarily sick of each other, but almost like
wouldn't get like work done, and like it wouldn't be as like exciting to see each other if you just like
right in. We don't want to get like used to each other being around all the time, because I feel like in that case you kind of like lose your excitement when you are around each other. And
where I'm living next year, I'm living in the same exact place, so it's gonna be one room, one bed.
Yeah.
You know,
I am not gonna live with Kyle, Jacob, Johan, and Ryan. That's just what that wouldn't be ideal for me.
Imagine doing that though.
Yeah.
Like,
I also just like my own space.
One bed, one desk. That'd be awful.
No, I already don't do my work when I'm there, so like that just I'm not as productive when I'm at Ryan's house, because like I don't have my own desk and my own computer and stuff, so it's definitely harder to stay on track. So as of right now, like after I graduate, that's not gonna happen. So the next question that I actually thought was a really good question was, would you rather never be able to lift again or never use social media? I would say never use social media, because I'm not as concerned in seeing what everyone else is like up to in their lives, rather than like working out and bettering like my own health. Like I don't see the benefit in like giving up lifting to go on Instagram. I don't really see why that would be necessary.
What are you gonna do on Instagram then if you can't lift? What are you gonna do on Instagram?
Bikini picture. I'm just kidding. Yeah, like why would I need to go on social media if like I don't have anything to post? Like whatever.
No, you can live without social media, but like I feel like you can't live without health and fitness and lifting.
Yeah, I would just be like a freaking mess.
You would always have something to at least push towards. If you don't have social media, like it doesn't matter that much.
I agree. Okay. Someone asked who made the first move and how. So we've already kind of repeated this multiple times. I DM'd Ryan during quarantine. Like over a year ago, I was in Ryan's DMs. I was like, hi. So, yeah, so that's how. Specifically for Ryan, how do you do a reverse lunge properly?
A reverse lunge?
So if you haven't seen my recent like reel or TikTok, me and Ryan did like a partner workout as a joke together. And Ryan obviously cannot do a reverse lunge.
I mean,
he was like hopping. Like I just think your flexibility isn't there.
I think it's just like I don't do lunges much because I always kind of had knee pain from doing lunges.
Yeah.
So I don't even when we do it like in warm-ups and stuff in like football and like baseball and stuff like that, it would be like, I don't know, a little bit like painful and just like uncomfortable. You know what I mean?
You can do it and it looks fine, but like I feel like you feel awkward doing it, so it shows.
No, I just feel like it's uncomfortable and a little bit painful, and especially with this like quad tendonitis, like it kind of. It's funny because I can squat 585, but like a bodyweight lunge kind of hurts too, though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like it's just kind of ironic.
Yeah, it's just kind of funny once in a while, honestly. Ooh, so how to get a guy's number at the gym, or how to like at least approach a guy at the gym. So I've never done this before, obviously. So I don't really like know.
I didn't know if you had or not, you know.
I've never done that before. I've had guys talk to me at the gym, but like it was not. No one ever like straight up asked for my number.
Do you give out the number at the gym then?
Oh my god, so the weirdest thing happened to me at my gym. I was doing like back hypers or whatever, and some guy walks over to me and he asked me to take a picture of him for like an advertisement on Instagram. I don't think this guy was like on social media. I've never seen this guy before in my gym at all, so I had no idea who he was, but he asked me to take a picture of him for like Nike whatever on my phone because of like COVID. He didn't want me to touch his phone. So then in order for me to send them to him, I was like, okay, well, I can airdrop them. He's okay, that's fine. And then he was like, oh, it's not working, just text me them. So then this guy just like randomly got my number because he kind of tricked me into it. He never texted me, so I'm not sure if like that was his intention, but I thought it was just very strange. So I'm not really sure like what happened there, but that did happen to me. But how I would almost like recommend approaching that, I've seen people say a lot to ask for a spot, like, oh, can you spot me?
Yeah, that's definitely an easy way to do it.
That's an easy way to do it, but
that's what I do. It's like if I saw Natalie at the gym, I'd be like, hey, like, can you spot me on this 405 bench set right here?
Oh my god, it's my top set.
It's my top set of 405. Can you
okay, but then like the person spots you, what do you do after that?
Then you just like you ask them to stick around for the next couple sets.
Okay, I want to watch my next set. Want to watch my back offs?
Then you're like, hey, like I might need a couple more spots, right? Because you have a couple more sets left. And then you have them in for.
I would literally be like, no, I need to get my like. I don't need to get my next exercise.
If it's that kind of vibe, then no. But if it's like, if she wants to stick around.
Ryan, even now when you ask me to spot you, I'll give you a lift off and walk away.
Yeah.
Like I have my own stuff to do. I need to go like do my next set.
Steve got roasted for that back in.
Oh yeah, in your old YouTube
back
video.
in the old YouTube video when he lifted off, went to go check the camera. Everyone's like, "Wow, worst spotter ever."
Worst spotter.
That's what that reminded me of.
Yeah.
He just like walked away. I'm like, well, hey, what if I couldn't get it? Like,
yeah.
Thanks for the help. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks for the help, bro.
Yeah. Honestly, like you could just do that. I don't know how else you would take that to the next step or something.
Take that to the next step.
To the next step. But that's a start. Okay. That's a start. Someone asked how much I weigh. Now I typically would think that's just like a weird question, but I'm gonna answer it because I feel like people need to understand that like it's all relative, and someone can weigh a certain amount and so could the person next to them be the exact same weight, but they could look totally different. So I'm 5'7" about, and I weigh 140 pounds. Fluctuates a few pounds up or down depending, but my body fat is about the maps interrupted me. My body fat's around like 18% last time I checked. So it really depends like how much fat you have, how much muscle you have. So do not compare how much you weigh to someone else. Like please don't do that because it'll drive you crazy and it will just like almost freak you out and like you'll put yourself down. So I weigh 140, 5'7", about 18% body fat. So just don't compare yourself to me or someone else. And honestly, the scale does not matter. I rarely look at the scale. I pretty much use a scale to track my macros and calculate what I should be like eating. So that's about it. And yeah, so 140. Where do you see yourself in the next few years in the fitness industry? So Ryan, I believe, is just gonna keep doing YouTube and kind of push himself and stuff on that. Yeah, you have some like merch coming out and whatnot, so
yeah. I got a lot of plans and stuff.
Ryan's doing his thing
for school and for after school and stuff like that. I mean, obviously I don't know exactly what I'm gonna be doing 5 years.
It was like fitness industry wise for the question though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I just like I don't know exactly what I would be doing 5 years down the road pertaining to YouTube and fitness and stuff, but like I think especially once school ends and stuff, I'll still be doing that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's definitely still something I want to push myself in because I've had success with it, and you know I think there's more potential. You know what I mean? So I think you got a lot of potential too. So if you kind of figure out what you want to do with it, I think you can take it, you know, wherever you want to take it, honestly. It just depends what you want to do, because obviously you're done with school now, so it's like you kind of have the freedom to do many different things. You can do trading, you can do YouTube, and it's like obviously you need to find out how you're going to make money, right? You need to figure that out, but also figure out now what you want to do.
Yeah, because Instagram is fun and all, but it does take up a lot of time, and if you're not venturing out and doing coaching or with brands and stuff, like there's really like, you have to figure out how you would make that a job. So
Charleston, it is.
Oh yeah, so we're now in Charleston.
Just hit Charleston, West Virginia.
We're about 3.5
I thought Charleston
hours
was
away.
only in South Carolina at first, and then I come to find out Charleston's also the capital of West Virginia too. So it's kind of funny.
I thought the opposite. I was like, oh, that's West Virginia.
Really? I thought I always knew like Charleston, South Carolina. Like, I feel like that's a pretty big city. I mean, this is a big city too. Obviously, it's the capital, but like, I don't know, are there any other cities in West Virginia? Like where is University of West Virginia? Is that around here?
Really funny. So like, after Ryan and I met in Outer Banks, quick little story. Literally like a week and a half later, Ryan and I wanted to hang out again so bad, but we didn't want to have to wait like a whole like month or month and a half till school started again for me to go to his apartment in Columbus. So him and I both drove about 3.5 hours from where we were. So he drove from Cleveland, right? You were in Cleveland at the time.
Yeah.
He drove from Cleveland, I drove from North Carolina, and we met up in Charleston for literally like less than 48 hours. We got a random hotel, we like met each other halfway, and then for that 48 hours we literally just like, we got pizza, we went paddleboarding at some random lake, got dinner, had a movie night. The next day I woke up, went to go work out, like grabbed lunch, and just drove back home.
Yeah, we actually did a lot of stuff.
Yeah, it was actually like, that is still like to this day one of my most favorite trips, because like it was just so like spontaneous, but we still did so much. And I just love paddleboarding too, so that was like, the lake was beautiful, and it was just so much fun with Ryan. And yeah, that was our second time ever like seeing each other, so yeah, that was really fun. And then in terms of what I see myself doing in a few years, fitness industry wise, so I love coaching people. My major is exercise science, and the whole reasoning behind that is like, I just genuinely went into that major not even planning to do social media, but because I wanted to help people in some way. So I was previously a nursing major, and I wanted to help people in the medical field. Like medically, I wanted to take care of people and stuff, and then like my plans changed, my family wanted to move, so I changed schools, I transferred, and then I changed my major. And the way I looked at it was like, I'm still helping people, but not in the medical field, more so like in the fitness and health industry. And so that I'm graduating right now with my bachelor's of science in exercise science with a concentration in health and wellness. So coaching is like my main motivation for this. So I do online one-on-one coaching, and then I just launched a subscription-based gym plan. So that's called Together by Natalie Alexa. You probably have seen that on my Instagram all over the place. But it's like $12 a month. You just subscribe to it, and like you get a 5-day split. It's super fun, like community based. And like those are just little things that I'm just like working on, and I just hope to grow those in the next few years.
Left onto I-64 East toward Beckley.
And then kind of make that like my full-time job eventually. So if you want coaching, if you want to be like part of a community and like just have like kind of other girls or even like guys, if you want to join me, just to be there and push you and kind of be your friend on your fitness journey, like that's what I'm here for. So that's kind of what I kind of want to do. I'm not with any brands right now. I have no clothing sponsors, no supplement sponsors, and like I haven't really been actively seeking those out either.
No, you don't really need to. I think you want to wait till like companies are coming to you. You know what I mean? I don't think it's best to like reach out to somebody.
No. I've had multiple brands send me stuff, but it's never gotten past that. I'm also very, very, very picky with what I put in my body. Like I hardly ever use pre-workout. I'd rather just drink coffee, and just things like that. So yeah. What is your favorite pre-workout and why? So like I said, I don't really take pre-workout. I've taken Ghost pre-workout, and then I've had BPN Flight, which is their pre-workout. BPN Flight, like BPN overall, I just trust because of Nick Bear. Like, why would Nick Bear put junk in his body? Like, you have to think about it that way. So I believe BPN is NSF certified, and what's the other one?
You say BC?
BCGA. So there's no sketchy stuff in there, and like I think it's overall super safe to consume. And then Ghost, the only thing about Ghost is that it is a lower milligram dosage of caffeine.
It just depends. Like, if you want like 300 milligrams plus in BPN, like it just depends if you like a lot of caffeine, I guess.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You can also always do a half scoop though.
Yeah, you can do half scoop, definitely. Because I mean, BPN's pretty like well dosed with a lot of the ingredients. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They've full dose of beta alanine, plenty of caffeine. It's got like citrulline, betaine, anhydrous, a whole bunch of stuff like that. I mean, it's just very well dosed, but like you could take half scoop if you're first starting off with it too. You definitely don't need to take 300 milligrams right off the bat. Like, I take it because I'm so used to it, and I'm a bigger guy, so like I need more caffeine. Usually, if I take something like Ghost or like C4 or something like that, I just don't really feel that, honestly.
Yeah. I don't even feel it either. If I take any pre-workout, I don't feel different afterwards.
Yeah, and you can't expect it to be like some crazy like steroid potion, right?
You're not gonna be like jumping off the walls ready to freaking hit a PR.
Yeah, but I mean, for some people it does that. For some people they feel crazy off of it. But for me, I just feel like it wakes me up, and I feel like I'm like, if I take it, I'm ready to go to the gym. You know what I mean? It's also like mentally taking that pre-workout. It's like, okay, it's time to go to the gym. Wakes me up a little bit. My eyes are nice and open. I'm focused and everything. So it's nice. Obviously, I take this stuff like every day, which probably isn't good. I basically take like 7 days a week, but
you don't drink coffee.
Yeah, I mean, so it's okay. You'll definitely build up a tolerance though sometimes.
Yeah, I agree.
So that's long story short.
Long story short,
take BPN.
Use code Ryan.
Use code Dingler.
No, sure. 10%. Would you ever compete in bodybuilding?
You? Or me?
You already have.
Wait, they're asking you, right?
Well, I mean, it was on my story, but I mean, you already have.
Oh man, you just get a little stiff here.
I know.
Everything's getting stiff.
Yeah, it's. Now you know what I feel like when I'm driving this drive all the time.
All right.
Anyways, Ryan already competed. He did fabulous. He got 5th place. Just kidding.
Hey, 5th place is pretty good. 5th place is pretty good.
Out of 5 total competitors.
No.
I'm kidding. No, Ryan already did. He was younger. He looked shredded. He looked great. He coached himself. So if you want to coach, if you're gonna compete, go to Ryan.
I don't do coaching.
I'm kidding. I don't know if I will. I've talked to a coach about it. I've mentioned it. It does interest me. But I also like eating whatever I want. So, I don't know. I guess we'll find out when I'm bored. Just kidding. Don't do it if you're bored. Do it if you truly want to do it. So,
if I'm bored.
If I'm bored,
I'm going to go ahead and starve myself.
If I'm bored, I'm going to eat. Not starve myself and do cardio. So, anyways.
Holy fuck.
Do you think Noah Beck is hot? Do you think Noah Beck is hot?
I mean, I think he's a good-looking guy.
I used to make Noah Beck jokes for sure.
I think Noah Beck's a super cool guy.
Noah Beck, if you're watching this, if you want to collab,
Joey got the perm because of him.
Jacob looks like Noah Beck.
Jacob's been trying to rock the hair like Noah Beck now. Like
I saw a picture of Noah Beck and I was like,
everyone's trying to be like Noah Beck now.
Yeah.
That's
so Noah Beck is freaking going.
Should I get a perm or what?
No. You with curly hair? I mean, maybe.
Actually, I don't think that would look good. I really don't think that would look good.
I don't think so. What is the most attractive muscle on a guy? I don't think there's like particularly one muscle group that I'd be like, oh my gosh,
but
she has
the schlong.
Yeah, I wouldn't say, oh my gosh, like he has huge biceps, like when we approach him, like I wouldn't do that. I think the most attractive thing I think the most attractive thing is if a guy is nicely developed all around. The
So if I had
chest,
like some big ass arms and like nothing else,
you'd be like a little.
You'd just be like, he's not well rounded.
You're not well rounded. I'd be like, do you want me to like give you a booty plan or something? I would try to sell you on like a lower body program. You guys ever do a meet and greet together? Would that be fun?
We might have to.
We might go to summer shredding again. So if you guys are there, you can all work out together.
Hopefully it's like a big event this year. You know?
Yeah, last time there wasn't a whole lot going on. But you were kind of busy. We had like school and stuff.
Yeah, had school, had photo shoots and everything. I mean, it's actually, there's 2 of them this year. There's one summer shredding during the summer and one in the fall. But the
That's
summer
right.
one will
There's
probably
one in October.
The summer one will probably be really nice. It'll probably be
Yeah.
really fun because it's like no school, summer. You know what I mean? It's just like.
Yeah. Didn't we kind of do like a meetup in Florida? Not really me, but I was there.
I mean,
it was
last minute. I said like, hey.
Yeah. We were literally at Chipotle prior to going to the gym, and I think like just Jacob and you threw up on your story like, we're going to the gym like at 4:30. Like,
so last minute.
Yeah, you were like, meet us there. You guys like signed people's belts, and like that was literally it.
Your dipstick.
Your dipstick. Someone asked me, would you ever date a guy who isn't jacked like Ryan? No, if you're not Ryan, I'm not gonna date you, period.
There is no one else.
There is no other option. So this is already like 30 minutes. I think that's fine. My arms also getting exhausted because I'm literally holding my camera up.
Shoulder workout.
I'm holding my camera up for now 30 minutes. So we're also gonna stop and like switch spots. So I have to drive the rest of the 3 hours.
Yeah, you do.
No, my neck hurts. Can you drive? Oh. Okay, Ryan's gonna also film like his questions while I'm driving. So yes, thank you so much for watching. If you have any other questions for us, we'll definitely do a Q&A again in the future. But yeah, 3 hours to go, graduating on Saturday. Super exciting. How do I end a video?
Thank you guys for watching.
Should I do the Ryan? Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
Thank you guys for watching the Q&A. Let me know what kind of videos you guys want to see next.
I don't know how to YouTube. Okay, anyways.
I don't know.
I don't know. Okay. Like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see.
You're like, okay, first like, second comment, and third subscribe.
First, you hit the like button. Second, you subscribe. Because I need to get to 1,000. That's a goal of mine. I'm at, I think, 700. So if you're subscribed, I love you. You're the best. Okay, bye.